Page 2, they're talking about technique secrets. Ooh, it's a secret. I cover a lot of different method books in these videos, and different authors have different approaches and different ways of doing things. I disagree with most of them on a lot of stuff, but nobody agrees on music anyway, so big deal. I'll try and cover as much as I can and what they're talking about, but when I disagree, I have to say it because I'm an old man and I'm a grouch, so that's the way it is. I do not think there's anything secret about piano playing. I remember when I was little, I've said this before, I'm going to say it again because it's a cool story. And I'm playing simple stuff, I'm trying to get through and I'm struggling and I hear records of people playing all these fancy things, just going everywhere. And I'm thinking, what's the secret? What do they know that I don't know? What is the secret? How do they do what they're doing? And I always thought that, even when I was playing more advanced music, I thought, I'm not doing this very well. There's got to be some secret I don't know about that enables them to play like, and I can't. Then when I got into college and I had to learn to do it correctly, it occurred to me, that's what it is. There is no secret. It's simply how you practice. And what you practice makes the difference. Your technique makes the difference. So, secrets? No, everybody should know this. Now, number 1 on page 2, they say round hand shape. Just, again, let the hands relax. And there's a natural curl to the fingers anyway. The hand is in a natural position. That's it. Don't grab a ball or anything. You don't need to grab your knee. Just relax. Let the hands be there. Don't collapse this first joint here. Keep the fingers firm. And you just relax. Okay. On number 2, relaxed wrist. Well, relax. Keep the wrist a little loose. It's okay to move it up and down a little bit. Don't move it from side to side if you can help. But up and down a little bit. Don't tense up where your wrist is that way. Bad idea. On number 3, on page 3, they say a light hand bounce. Well, they got the woodpecker thing going on with the pedal and all that. Just be able to do this with the wrist here. And then number 4 at the bottom of the page is finger independence, where you can work the hands together. Go to a keyboard put your C position. Be comfortable here. I could go here, but it's more comfortable for me to go here because I got a big belly. And just mirror the hands with the fingers. You don't go that fast. The point is, I'm just passing weight from finger to finger. That's all I'm doing. Because it feels different with each finger. Each finger feels a little different. Yeah. And you want to get used to it. Over and over that until you get kind of accustomed to that, because it takes a little bit, because the 1 and 2, fingers 1 and 2, those are your easiest one to use. And the 3, 4, and 5 are awkward. Really, those are the ones you should be using the most, because the more you use it, the less awkward they get. So just start there. I'm just passing weight from finger to finger, so I get accustomed to what it feels like to push a note down with those fingers, or I should say, letting the weight push the note down with those fingers. I put the weight on this, now I put the weight on these fingers. Now I put the weight on the little finger. And again, I'm staying relaxed with the curved hand and the wrist, and big things to remember when you do this. But over time, if you keep at it, they become automatic, and that's really what you're after.